Hey, what is up guys? Chillrogg here. So I want to talk to you guys. Today's a very intense day. A lot of stuff going on in the Heroes CCL, so I just wanted to go over it quickly. So for people who don't know what happened, 3 roster changes happened. We had Granite Gaming release Berghult, their main tank, into the free agent pool. He went on waiver wire. And they picked up YasuOTP, who was a very talented healer. They dropped their main tank and they picked up a healer. But they had a main tank covered already. Long story short, it makes sense for them. They had a main tank covered. One of their players was able to flex over to main tank and actually 3-0'd Sidestep Kings with that 5-man this weekend. So they're looking good. That seems to be working for them. So they're going to keep on doing that. Makes a lot of sense. That's what Granite Gaming did. Chile Mountain actually dropped Fury into the free agent pool, our main tank, and then picked up Berghult, Granite Gaming's main tank. So we'll talk about why we did that. We'll talk about our thought process and what exactly was going on there. And then 30K ended up dropping Breakwood down to the free agent pool and picking up Fury. That's kind of the 3 main roster changes that happened. Each org is allowed 2 transactions per season. So Chile Mountain, Granite Gaming, and 30K used up one of our 2 transactions. That's what's going on so far. Now let's talk about why. I guess we'll jump into why for Chile Mountain first. So why did we exchange essentially Fury for Berghult? Because Fury was our #1 pick. It seemed like we liked him a lot, all that. We did like him a lot. We thought he was awesome. We still think he's awesome. He's super awesome guy, very nice. Had no personal conflicts whatsoever for the team. No performance issues. He was performing really great. It mainly came down to an issue that Fury got a new job as soon as CCL started and changed his schedule. So the 5 players we had besides Fury were all ready to play, a lot during the week, 5 or 6 times a week. And Fury, unfortunately, with this new schedule, he couldn't play as much, only 2 or 3 times a week. So it limited the team to how much they could scrim together and how much they could practice together. And they've been really feeling that because they can't practice, the performance has been not there as much. You need to play the game a lot to get good at the game. It makes sense. So fueled by kind of just really the scheduling issue, that's the main reason we ended up exchanging Fury for Berghult. Berghult's schedule is very open, very free. Berghult and Makke, our drafter and shot caller, ex-HGC player from EU. They have a lot of synergy together. They played in tournaments together. They're in real life friends, and Berghult's schedule is wide open, so they're going to be a great combo. And then Makke and Berghult have played together in the past, and they have some cool little tricks they're going to show you guys. So stay tuned for that. That should be very exciting. And that's really what Chile Mountain's thought process was with the trade on our side. We think it'll lead to a stronger team, stronger performance, just because the team will play more together. And that's really the main thing. And Makke and Berghult's synergy is nice from back in the day. Now, everything that's going to do for Granite Gaming. For Granite Gaming, they had a fantastic performance against Sidestep Kings. They've already got a great roster. And Yasu will allow them to flex. Some double healer comps might be possible as well. And he might be able to flex in there when it makes sense for them. So I think Granite Gaming's in a good spot. And the 3-0 from Sidestep Kings, I think nobody saw that coming. And really, it's very demonstrative of how, early on in the season, early on in the competitive scene for Heroes of the Storm, which is kind of where we are again. It's kind of like a reset button since the first competitive scene. It's been so long. A lot of things can change quickly, and teams can develop really quickly if they figure something out, or teams can fall down. So keep an eye out for these changes. How do I think this affects 30K's roster? So I think this could work for 30K's roster as well. So now they have 2 main tanks. They have Masquerade and they have Fury. So it's a little bit strange, a little bit unusual situation, but I think it works for them. I think mainly this will work out because Fury can flex in if they want to play his garage, maybe they want to play that specific hero, or maybe if Masquerade's not feeling well, of course they have a backup tank. That's cool. They can also open up double support comps. Fury plays the Uther very well, so they can run in like an Uther comp, double healer, maybe Battlefield of Eternity where wave clear is not so important. They can run double healer. They can do a few interesting things here. So I think it definitely makes sense for 30K. I think their roster will be a little bit stronger. And it's actually very interesting. We're going to be playing 30K this weekend, Chile Mountain versus 30K. So this roster swap, Fury will be playing against his old teammates only a few days after the trade. So that'll be kind of exciting, a little bit dramatic. So catch that this weekend, twitch.tv/HeroesHearth. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. That's kind of what happened in a nutshell. That was the thought process behind it, the reasoning. If you guys have any questions about, do you think this is a good trade? Do you think it was a bad trade? Do you think one roster has become stronger? Definitely drop it in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Yeah, and besides that, thanks a lot for watching the video, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.